It's about that time. People think it's crazy that I put Alastor on Fraud Watch, but until further notice, he definitely is, even though I love him. I swear, Alastor Glaze is a different breed of insanity because people are so willing to give this man the benefit of the doubt. All you ever hear about Alastor is the fact that he was targeting the most powerful overlords in all of hell.
It's flat out, he is the strongest overlord. Not one of, he is the strongest overlord. The only ones above him are debatably the Sins, and I mean debatably, and Lucifer himself. That's kind of it. In hell, anyway. Charlie, you have some arguments, but they're mostly statements that have no feats to back them up.
Mm-hmm.
He's been hyped up to be one of the most deadliest and evil enigmas in all of hell. He is literally stated multiple times to be one of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen. Every time we see this man, he is portrayed with phenomenal power that everybody fears. I'm supposed to give him slack because his first real fight in the series is versus Adam, someone who's featless before this episode, mind you.
Didn't we just watch this dude cut a fucking mountain in half?
Or a hill.
In a single shot?
Yeah.
No, it was a mountain. He cut a whole fucking mountain in half.
I heard some
His
people...
feet getting calced to mountain level.
I heard some people
and we're
say...
saying that's feetless.
I heard some people say it was a hill.
Okay, but either way, it's a mountain level calc, so it depends on where you want to get it. You can say it's a hill, still mountain level calc, or it's a mountain and it gets a mountain level calc. Okay, you get the same exact result. So, okay, here's the thing. Calling Adam feetless or like a fraud or someone we don't know is bullshit, as he is literally the first man alive. He's been around for centuries. He has battled hell for God knows how long or how many years. Probably a few centuries as well. He's already... Okay, it's like... Okay, if Adam has been in hell for literal centuries, do you think it's at least kind of possible he's probably gone up against at least a few overlords?
Yes.
Yeah, he's already... Again, centuries. These are hundreds or... Okay, realistically, it's much longer, but we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say a few hundred or thousand years in hell. Every single year, constantly killing and exterminating demons. He's going to run into at least a few overlords. And that means he does it regularly, because remember, it's every year. Every single year. And he's been doing this for hundreds or thousands of years. Not only is he going to have God knows how much experience, you will gain power from that alone. Also, he's Sarah's right-hand man, who's one of the creators of the entire freaking universe. Yeah, he's right-hand man to her. And apparently that's a featless character. Adam also has one of the most broken abilities we've ever seen in the entire show, which is Holy Light, which so far, as we saw in the series, can annihilate anything or everyone, the only exception being Lucifer. And even then, he had to openly avoid the shots, showing that even he could possibly be either killed or harmed by these beams. So, if these things are considered a threat to Lucifer to enough to where he'd want to dodge them, what the hell do you think is going to do to Alastor? It's a stupid argument, because it's like, okay, let me ask you this. Naruto, if Kakashi loses to Madara, does that mean Kakashi is just automatically a fraud?
No.
Yeah, exactly. A stronger character who's among the top 3 strongest in the entire damn verse goes up against a lower character. Just because the lower character loses the fight doesn't mean he's automatically a fraud. He went up against one of the strongest characters in the verse. Like, how is that fair? Like, what? Play it gets worse.
Alastor initiated the fight, and then in 5 sentences of meeting him said he was going to kill him twice. And him not using holy weapons is not an excuse. He was the one who gave them the angel's weakness, but still came in and wanted to fight him with his own power.
Yeah, and he was winning. Okay, you've watched the fight probably. He was winning the majority of the fight and got caught off guard immediately. Out of a beam that came straight out of an axe. That's called getting caught off guard. So, and also, both of them were holding back. So, again, not a point that he's a fraud. It's a point that he's fighting someone hundreds of times stronger than him. Probably millions of years more experience. And on top of that, just to add a little cherry on top, right-hand man to a creator of the entire fucking universe. And Alastor was winning the fight. I feel like that speaks for itself, just how powerful he is, but play it.
Depicted as brimming with confidence and got caught lacking because his weakness was exploited and ran like a bitch. You're gonna tell me that's not fraudulent behavior?
Ran like a bitch. Pause it again. So let me get this straight. Hey, let me ask you something, Jomatron. If your main central course of power is destroyed, completely snapped in half, meaning you have access to damn near none of your abilities except maybe 2 out of the 19 you have. You're hurt badly, and you are actively bleeding with a wound the size of your damn entire chest. Do you, A, keep fighting against someone that's hundreds of times stronger than you and now powerless? Or do you, B, make a tactical retreat to save your life because you literally cannot fight back anymore?
You can't fight back.
Exactly. How the hell is that running like a bitch? He can't fight back. He has not only is his main power source cut, He's also actively bleeding with a wound the size of his whole damn chest. How is that a pussy move? What? That makes no sense. Why would he fight back? Why would he even bother fighting when he literally can't fight? He has no power, and the other guy in front of him has all of it.
Characters like Naraku pull this exact same shit. There's slander across the board. Came into that fight knowing he was nerfed and still thought he'd win. Nah, stop.
Yeah, he thought he'd win because, A, he was winning the fight. In fact, the majority of the fight, he was on the winning side, and then got caught off guard with an ability that came out of freaking nowhere. I feel like anyone would be cocky at that moment. Also, Alastor realistically could have won without holy weapons, but as he pointed out, it was his fault. But counter-argument, he was mostly using the holy weapons to protect the hotel, as we saw with the force field. All of the holy weapons he had on him, on his tentacles, were used outside the barricade, showing that he was more trying to... What? No. Showing that he was more trying to actually protect the hotel rather than his own concern. As obviously, if he actually had all those holy weapons on hand in the fight, he might have either badly wounded Adam or won the fight. So again, none of those guys' points make sense for the sole purpose of he just doesn't like Alastor.